The Senate will come to order. Senator Murphy.
Good morning, Mr. President. I impose the call of the Senate.
The Senate is now under call. Senator Murphy.
Mr. President, I move that further proceedings under the roll call be dispensed with and that the Sergeant-at-Arms be instructed to bring in the absent members.
On that motion, all in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Members, will you be so kind as to stand? And as you're standing, I'm going to ask for a pause today for a moment of silence, silent prayer and reflection. And I thought it would be important for you to know that prayer will allow you to connect with your inner self, reflect on your experiences, and find a sense of peace, purpose, and thankfulness. As we just experienced the solar eclipse yesterday, we have great families, and we have a great body of people that we represent. So now's the time to connect, center yourselves, so that you can continue to do the good work that you've been called to do. So with that, a moment of silence. Thank you, members. Now we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, members. The Secretary will take the roll.
Abler, Anderson, Barr, Bolden, Carlson, Champion, Coleman, Swadzinski, Dames, Dibble, Dornick, Draheim, Drazkowski, Duckworth, Diedzik, Eichhorn, Farnsworth, Fateh, Frentz, Green, Grunhagen, Gustafson, Hoschild, Herr, Hoffman, Housley, Howe, Jasinski, Johnson, Klein, Coran, Kroon, Kunish, Kupek, Lang, Latz, Liskey, Limmer, Lucero, Mann, Marty, Matthews, Mayquaid, McEwen, Miller, Mitchell, Mohammed, Morrison, Murphy, Nelson, Umuver Baton, Pappas, Pa, Port, Pratt, Putnam, Rarick, Rasmussen, Rest, Seeberger, Utke, Weber, Wiesenberg, Westland, Westrom, Wickland, Zhang.
Members, a quorum is present. The following members intend to vote from a remote location pursuant to Rule 40.7, Senator Duckworth, Diedzik, and Senator Port. Members, if you want to follow along, I'm reading from today's Senate agenda, dated Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. We will begin with the third order of business, messages from the House. The messages are in the addendum. The Secretary will read the message.
Mr. President, I have the honor to announce the passage by the House of the following House files herewith transmitted. House file numbers 3614, 3631, and 4772. Signed, Patrick D. Murphy, Chief Clerk, House of Representatives.
Members, remember, no action is required. We will now proceed to the fourth order of business, first reading of House bills. The House files have been given their first reading and reflected as indicated. Senator Murphy.
Mr. President, I move to lay House File 4772 on the table.
On that motion, all in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Members, we will now proceed to the fifth order of business, report of committees. There's a report to be read at the desk. The Secretary will read the report.
Senator Wickland from the Committee on Health and Human Services, to which was referred Senate File Number 1745, a bill for an act relating to health, establishing grants and a contract for activities to sustain school-based health centers. Reports the same back with a recommendation that the bill be amended as follows. And when so amended, the bill do pass and be re-referred to the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety. Pursuant to Joint Rule 2.03, the bill is referred to the Committee on Rules and Administration.
Senator Murphy for a motion to adopt the committee reports.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the committee reports printed in the agenda, the addendum, and read by the Secretary be adopted with the exception of the reports pertaining to Joint Rule 2.03.
On that motion, on the motion of the committee reports, all in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Members, we will now proceed to the seventh order of business, second reading of House bills. The Secretary will read the House file numbers.
House File numbers 3071, 3436, and 4024.
The House files have been given their second reading. Members will now proceed to the eighth order of business, which is introduction and first reading of Senate bills. The bills listed on today's introduction calendar are given their first reading and referred as indicated. Members will now proceed to the ninth order of business, motions and resolutions. We will adopt the author's motion as one motion. All in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Members, I will now call on and recognize individual senators for motions. Senator Kupik.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to move that Senate File 4162 be withdrawn from the Committee on Commerce and Consumer Protection and referred to the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety. It's my bill, and I've checked with both the chairs.
Thank you, Senator Kupik. Senator Kupik moves that Senate File number 4162 be withdrawn from the Committee on Commerce and Consumer Protection and referred to the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety. On that motion, all in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Senator Swazinski, for your motion.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate File number 5012 be withdrawn from the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety and re-referred to the Committee on State and Local Government and Veterans.
And Senator Swazinski, is this your bill? And did you get agreement from both chairs?
I have, and yes.
Thank you, Senator Swazinski. Senator Swazinski moved that Senate File number 5012 be withdrawn from the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety and re-referred to the Committee on State and Local Governments and Veterans. On that motion, all in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails. Senator Murphy for a motion.
Thank you, Mr. President. Before a motion, I just want to make an announcement that the Rules Committee will meet 15 minutes after the Senate goes into recess, and we'll be meeting in room 123. Members, I'm about to move a recess of the Senate. The only business that'll be taken up upon reconvening is the adoption of committee reports, and then an adjournment till Thursday, April 11th at 12 noon. Only a couple of members are required to be returned to the chamber later today. And with that, Mr. President, I move a recess of the Senate until the call of the President.
On that motion, all in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion prevails, and the Senate is now in recess until the call of the President.